starting right about now. We're going to start a brand new game. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in the Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Hello, Cozy Clover. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry that I had so much trouble scheduling the streams, but hopefully I have determined the correct way to schedule them from now on. K-Bay, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering boo. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Now this is our main screen. We have our little cat here. It looks like we can pet the cat. That always makes it a top tier game. We have our plants up here, and they will comprise much of our puzzle. We have the will to explore. Actually, we don't have the will to explore, apparently. We have hints, I guess, a closer inspection. Let's drag a plant. The flowers are a soft purple with a sweet scent, so we can learn a little bit more there. A rising dread. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Okay, we do have a drawer here. Come on. Okay, labels. I don't know how much use that will be, but a spyglass. Looks like a seal with some symbols on it that will no doubt be useful for puzzle solving. A map of Undermere and the surrounding area. Okay, so if we do this, we can use this to see kind of where we are. Okay. I like that it folds up so neatly. It's clearly better at folding maps than I ever have been. Strange Book of Plants by Wilfred Voynich. Okay, and this has some information about plants. A note from the author: this encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I have included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. Okay, so it gives a description. Looks like a location. Alright. Put that up. We have archive, which we have nothing in right now. Alright, so that's where we start the game. We did get a lot of little compass points. Oh, we can go to places with that. There's a lot of map to discover. Alright. And we have a letter. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Barrow. Keep it secret. Huh, okay. Well, let's call in our first... Well, actually, let's open the archive and put this there for now to get that clear. That did reveal some symbols. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's flower symbols on our desk. Let's call in our first person. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, no, I need to read the rest of it. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. Okay, so she wants St. John's Poppy. Well, let's get out the book and see what it says about St. John's Poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draft that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Flowers of St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Okay, so we've got none over there, none over here, but I do see a red plant with a yellow center here. That looks right to me, so I'm going to give it to her. Admittedly easy, but we identified one, and it rewarded us with the book entries. Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaf have earned this plant the name Lovelock. And so now my bet is... yeah, there's clavilium right there. Alright, let's see who we have next. Looks like we don't worry so much about money in this, because I'm not seeing anywhere money is. Okay. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Let's collect this letter. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay. Letters can go there. So we'll probably have to find that flower for Amos out of that. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennec from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Alright, lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Okay, so if they're referring to a peeled lemon rind, they're probably yellow, I would think. It's not the leaves that are yellow, it's the petals, but it does say the curled leaves, or it does say the leaves are coarse to the touch. And I don't know if you look at lemons too often, but they do kind of have little bumps on them, so there's that one. Smells faintly of wood smoke, feels like rough glass paper. I think I'm going to keep with this one and see. I need to be more careful. That wasn't lemon dandy. I must be better prepared next time. This one has more yellow leaves. Going all the way to the side like it's gonna help. This one, I don't think that one's in at all. That one has very curly leaves. And it does match the picture, which they did say that the picture isn't necessarily indicative, but I mean, I think I'm going to try this one. Is this lemon dandy? It is, okay. So we got a new plant, and that would have been the finnet. Which is right here. Oh, hello. Well, I want to go there because... That's interesting. That's still blinking. We've got both of our lemon. Actually, we've got all of our stuff right here. I don't know if we need to go anywhere just yet. Please give me just a moment. The dog has decided that now is when he wants to go out. Just like in the game, it's raining outside for me right now. The dog took one look at that and decided, nope, not going outside. So I was interrupted for nothing, sorry. Okay. saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child. A sickly, horrifying laugh that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. And she wants forest camping. Okay. We do have that node. The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many small flowers. That sounds like this one right here. It's pungent but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow, the leaves are waxy. It does have dark blue cluster of many small flowers. So let's take a chance on it. And we got a book entry. From Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay. I do like that they have tags. So when we do succeed in identifying one, they are labeled. I think these can be used to label them as well. So for example, if we wanted to label this one as Farmer's Worry. Yes. Okay. Nora Butterfield. Got me wondering who? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the Boo, if you've got it. I don't have an entry for Wandering Boo in my plant book yet. Simone mentioned something about it in her note. I should visit the library in Ambleside. Yes, that was in the archive. That was in this letter. I found it an excerpt. Come to the library. Okay, so now we have a reason to go explore. And we're looking for Ambleside. Stopping the dog from barking before he decides to get crazy with it. Stop. Settle down, boy. Alright. The trick is, I have no idea where Ambleside is. Oh, there it is. I see it. It is right here. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly, and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today, she's grinning ear to ear, and can't wait to show me what she's found. And we get 2 book entries out of this. Gilded Dendra and Wandering Boo. We'll read Gilded Dendra. Well, I guess we'll read both of them right now. Let's close this up. Or both of them later. Wandering fungus can move slowly in the dark. That's a little creepy, I would say. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. Okay, so it is a mushroom. We don't know what the color is. Let's see. I see this mushroom. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Okay, what about this one? Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the cap. So this is a potential. Those are the only two mushrooms I see. So let's try the one that's undersides are sharp. And we have Wandering Boo. We've got Lady of Summer now. And that finishes our day. We've got several of them now labeled, which will help us. I don't know if I need to water them. She found something that she was not meant to find, a book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Okay, so this shows row H, the third river. Day 2, Saturday. I don't know how many days are in this game. I pulled that out when I can just go here. Okay, row H. Didn't it say the third river? This is row H. There's river 1, I would guess. 2 and 3. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. There's a plant growing there. We don't know what the plant is, but at least we have a new one. Although I didn't see... Oh, there it is. I guess I'll go ahead and try to water them. I don't want my plants dying. card gave us a hint somewhere to go. Let's look at this again real quick. Well, this symbol does not appear to be on it. So I don't know what this is for yet. And so far, the Rising Dread hasn't come into play. Oh, we've got bios for each of the people, it looks like. Well, some of the people anyway. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled into the night. The sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but never considered that other people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares, and she is supposedly psychic. Okay. Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Aspis demissus, and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Okay. Apis demissus. So it looks like the ones who are important will have that little symbol. Burbage is a rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. Okay. Apis demissus. We do have their Latin names right below, so, Gandhi root, Apis demissus, a plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. So far we've had some luck with the visuals, so that kind of looks like it. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Didn't it say the leaves are coarse to the touch? And it has the little stick out pistil, I think they're called. Or maybe that's the stamen. I think I'm going to try this one for Gandhi root. Got a new book entry for Meek Do. So far we're doing great. David Schaefer. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. I probably did a totally different voice for him previously. Sorry about that. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. So if we go over to Hard Knot, we'll probably get that fungus. If I can find Hard Knot. Looks like it's right here. An iron across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. But we can use the clavilium, because it could unlock doors. Okay. I'm with you so far. But we need to figure out which one the clavilium is. Heart-shaped leaves. Blue flower stiff leaves. Nope. Those are definitely not heart-shaped. We may not have this one. These look fairly heart-shaped to me. I'm gonna take a chance on this one. Okay. That gave us a Guria, and we managed to get 3 plants. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Those are kind of ominous-looking mushrooms. I like them. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her. She's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He is a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. I kind of like him. Okay, fox button is what he wants. Do we have that? We do in fact have that entry. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stem. What did it say about this one? Blue flowers, stiff leaves, not stick leaves. I don't think that's it. Maybe that one. Small flower, delicate leaves. No. It smells of nothing that I can detect, but these leaves kind of match this picture. I'm going with this one. So far, I'm having really good luck. That gave us Brimlock. I like that we have checks down here now for the ones that we've identified. Victoria Gray. I think we've seen her before. Yes, I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's puppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. She wants harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. I would lose my mind, I think, if I was to deal with that. Okay, it's a bushy blue flower head. Could be this one. Blue flowers, light, airy scent. That's the only blue, well, no, there's this one too. But that's not bushy. This one's the only bushy blue one. Harlequin blue. And that gives us Shimmerlun. Okay. What did this say again? Talked about Gosforth, the northeast corner of the wood, to the south of Gosforth. So let's find Gosforth. There's Gosforth. And that's the wood to the south. There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. Okay. And now it needs time to build up again. That is good to know. Okay. Let's put that there. That one's taken care of, so we can put that in the archive. What's this one? And then we've got a plant that grows in the hills of Backbarrow. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Bethany Coleman was born into a loving family, but never felt settled. She sought out a higher purpose when she was still young, and left home at 14 to join the Sisterhood of Arduina. The head of the sisterhood, the Arda, took a liking to her and helped her to develop a renewed purpose, caring for the forest and putting her faith in the goddess Arduina. Now her mentor has been murdered, and Beth is looking for answers. We're slowly beginning to really get to know the people of this town. Alright, Mary's breath. Let's close this. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Well, I mean, right away, this is the one that's standing out to me. Smooth waxy leaves. No, that was... Okay, that was not Mary's breath, and that did make our rising dread grow. So apparently we have to get this... We have to figure out the puzzle of the plants without making this rising dread go too far. Okay, wide waxy leaves. No. There's a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. This could be it. The veined leaves have a waxy finish. They are very wide. Okay, and that was the one. Got me a letter. And the letter reads, "We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Artwina." Okay. Well, there's Grisdale Forest, and then what did it say? Deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. So there's Torver. And it looks like each square is 1 mile. So I'm gonna guess that's this first one. Because this would be like 2 miles in, I would think. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard, and then through a large oak door, along a corridor, and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. "Do you know what could do this?" asks my escort. I set to work. So now we need Wren. Okay. Well, now that we've found the sisterhood, we can put that up there. Open up for Wren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Well, this is the one that scratches at the back of my throat. It doesn't have a flower, it does have long leaves. I extract a sample of the artist's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, for which I am grateful. So we did get a book entry for gray sandfire and 2 plants. One has thorns and one looks like coral to me. And those go on our shelf somewhere. That's very good. Our friend Burbage is back. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. So previously, he had asked for Apis demyssus, which was something. Let's see. Gandy root. And now we are to give him either Butterdale or Meekdew. We do have entries on both. Butterdale says, often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Or Meekdew. The beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Okay, so we can choose to give him Meekdew, which would probably make him angrier, or we can give him Butterdale, and he will hopefully lighten up a bit. I say let's spread kindness, not misery. So we want dark green leaves, and the flowers smell buttery. That's Clavilium. The purple flowers have a light buttery scent. They do have dark green leaves. So let's use this one for Butterdale. And that got us the book entry for Storian. Our day is done. I could actually try to go here one more time. It was the northeast corner of the wood. And the wood is to the south of the town of Gosford. So, let's see. Gosford is here. Town is the south, but the northeast corner would be this one. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Pretty little plant. A lot of the plants are blue. There is so much reading in this game. I'm gonna have to take occasional water breaks just to make sure that my throat doesn't close up. So it seems we may be solving a murder. Does this say anything new? No. We have a new card. North of Hawkshedley, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. So it seems we have a waxing moon. I'm guessing, because, well, this one looks a little bit bigger. Maybe it goes to the full moon. The music is very out what this is first. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. Let's find there's Lowick. So to the east of it would be here. And then where's Hawkshead? I did not mean to go there. I meant to just kind of reset my mouse because my mouse is acting up just a little bit. It catches occasionally. Well, we'll wait this one out for a little bit. Let's see, clues go there. Cat has to clean off my petting of it. I wonder if our cat has a name. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it or something or other. I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one supposed to help with mental decline. We want Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and of hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. A single sweet-smelling dark flower. The leaves are curly and it does kind of look like the picture. This flower also looks like the picture, but the leaves aren't as curly. The others, leaves aren't curly there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that first one I grabbed. That gives us the Lady of Summer and Finnet for our book, which I think we were given Finnet previously as a reward for Fox Button or something. Okay, here's our postman again. They're saying the artist's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me that Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Thank you so much, K-Bay. I really appreciate the subs. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay, so that's the hint right there. We'll need a warm plant for Great Gable, I think was what it was called. We do have the will to explore again, so let's see if we can't find this one more time. Okay. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. Well, let's find Crinkle Crags. There's Rustland. So if it's east of Lowick and west of Rustland, then it's right in this area. So that's row 17, or column 17. And then Crinkle Crags. There's Hawkshead is on F, and it's north of Hawkshead. Crinkle Crags is on D. So it would be E17. Yes, we found it. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. A bright red one and a dark blue one. They're right there. All right. And let's see. Okay, that ate that up. And once we have the will to explore again, we'll go there. To Great Gable or whatever it is. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Thank you, Norman Lee. Now, wasn't this the one, one with the sharp undersides? A mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. So maybe not, because the other one did talk about the sharp undersides. Here is our librarian. Hellebore. Oh, Hellebore is the cat. Okay. I should have figured that out from the first letter, but I was too busy thinking about giving one of these plants a scritch. Okay. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again, and I could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Now this says Simone Green. Simone loves books and reading. Who doesn't? I know a lot of people don't. I'm not one of them. I do love books and reading. She is also irritatingly organized, not me, and has begun the overwhelming task of rearranging the library at Ambleside. Her new system works, but it will take years to catalog every book, scroll, pamphlet, and diary. In the meantime, every day yields new discoveries, buried fragments of ancient knowledge resurfacing to the light, like arrowheads to archaeologists. Alright, we got common trouse, which is the one she wants. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of Red Pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Well, we could go get hers, but we don't need to just yet. Although I will forget because she didn't leave me any notes or anything to remind me. So we'll go to Red Pike first. But we are going to need a plant to keep us warm. Now, nothing we've seen so far has said that. I do have a couple I want to look at, though. We've got Brimlock and Gray Sandfire. I'm going to try Gray Sandfire first. Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. So it doesn't talk about keeping you warm, but it is described by warmth. What about Brimlock? Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draft made using leaves from the Brimlock plant. Yes! It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right, in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay, so waxy, tough leaves. Now, wasn't this one smooth, waxy leaves? That's candy root. I think this is probably brimlock. I'm going to label it as brimlock. But I will put it in a pink one. And that will be my hint that that one is not a guarantee. I could be wrong. But now that we have a potential cure for the cold, let's see, it said what did it say? The great pike? Red pike. Okay. So let's find red pike. There's red pike right there. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. And that should hopefully be the common trouse that we were sent there for. Let's see. It says no flowers, sparse leaves. And it doesn't say anything about the description. So we'll just have to hope. Alright. Verona Green says, when you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmerlung? What does shimmerlung do, lady? We have the page for it. Let's see here. The dried stem of shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near-blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rich leaves. Okay, so it's just smoke and mirrors sort of thing. But this looks like the one that I said reminded me of coral. So where is that plant? Let's see here. Is it this one right here? Yes. That gives us candlewood. It seems that our rising dread has reset, so I guess we got enough of them right in a row. We do have the will to explore again, so let's find this one. Okay, if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Oh, this was the one talking about keep you warm. Okay, so Great Gable, we know that Brimlock is the one to keep us warm. And we have labeled that. Great Gable is way up to the north. I happen to just, glance and see it. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless... we identified it correctly. Yes! Brimlock was correct. So that does get us the Wicked Tree of Sunset Mount Cap. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded with a plant. Kind of grayish petals here. My plants are looking very crowded. Let's put the Shimmerlung up there. Fox button. I'm just going to spread them out a bit so that I can see them a little better. If I were really organized, I probably would do something like put them in alphabetical order, but I'm not going to do that. I wonder, however, can I relabel this one in yellow? Yes, I can. So now that matches the one that we know is correct. That haven't been labeled yet down on the bottom. All the ones that have been labeled up on top. In the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow, and we do have the will to explore once more, so let's find that. Where is Backbarrow? Did it say hills to the south or north? Northeast. Hills to the northeast. Here's Backbarrow. So these would be the hills. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into a bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. And that got us flowers that look like little berries. And it just scooched itself right in there. Okay. There is a beautiful plant I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. That could be meek dew. That sounds a little bit like monk brew, and you're not supposed to touch the leaves. It does say the beautiful flowers make this a sought-after decorative plant. So yeah, I'm gonna guess it's meek dew that we want. made of many smaller florets. Bright red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. What about this one? Small leaves, delicate flowers. The flowers, if you look close, do have kind of this clover shape. So that's a strong contender in my opinion. Red fruits. So those aren't flower-looking berries, or berry-looking flowers. They're actual berries. I'm gonna go with this one. This one feels right. Plus, it's pretty and I would use it as a decorative plant. Meat dew! No reward or anything, they were just happy. We've got the will to explore one more time, but we have everything checked off here. Go to this little island in Lake Undermere just to see. There are more important things I could be doing back at shop. Okay. So I guess I need to wait for a clue. And so far this has yielded nothing. I'm gonna put that under clues. Or letters, I guess. And close for the day. New card time? Oh, a torn card. That just has an X on it. Time passed. A year, then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. And yeah, the moon is definitely waxing. Day 4, Monday. This doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't perfectly conform to any of the sides, which I didn't think it would. What? Oh, yes it does. Oh, that's perfect. So that makes it right there. Let's check it out. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset, and 2 plants. I'm so glad I noticed that when I did, because I was about to say that doesn't match anything. And assume that maybe they would give us a hint later on. Ah, Reuben again. The Fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found at the Swimside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help me keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Okay, we need Finnet for that. I think Finnet may be one of the ones we... Oh, nope. I was going to say, I think it may be one of the ones that we've already identified, but that was Rin. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. No flowers, sparse leaves, but that's the common trouts. I need to remember that. That's primlock. Long flat leaves. Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft, and they're pretty long. I'm gonna guess this is Finnet. Witch fig is the next one. Don't have anywhere else to explore, even though we have the will to explore, so we'll wait. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. I don't remember who Verona Green is. Yes, she is the occult scholar. She's the one who wanted to pretend to be a witch. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. So if we go to Grisdale Forest, we might be allowed in, because we've already helped the sisterhood. Let's see, she said northeast of Rustland. Here's Rustland, here's Grisdale. And was it just northeast? Just northeast, okay. So here's Rustland. This is the first square that's northeast. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. It's asking for mellow glow, which we happen to be on. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. We do have a thorned plant. It is... this one? No. It's one of the blue ones. This one. This one has turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. So let's use this one as mellow glow. That gave us Caballia. With the help of the mellow glow, I walked right past the sisters without them paying me any Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. And that one also has berries, little orange berries. Move that there and spread it out a little bit. I would worry that we've used it up, except it's still on our shelf, the mellow glow. So if we do need it later, it's going to be okay, I think. I am afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, so that just updated her log. Didn't tell us anything new. She wants either Aguria or Candlewood. So I'm guessing choices matter in this game, beyond just, oh, I can give them a bad plant or a good plant and that increases my rising dread. What does Aguria do? When burned, incense from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characterize this plant. And candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long thin stems grow among tall leaves. So it seems like we can either give her a plant to let her understand her dreams better, or we can give her a plant to shield her from the dreams. And I'm not sure what we should do. What does it say about her again? So basically, her dreams have been keeping her up from something that kind of reminds me a little of some depictions of death. Gray skeletal figure. But she's seeing a woman in a jade mask. Let's help her clarify things. Maybe that will give her some protection that just shielding her might not. Knowledge is power, after all. Okay, light blue flowers. That kind of looks like that. Soft, pale blue flowers. That was Aguria. That was the one I was intending to do. Here's hoping we haven't hurt her. Worryless. Okay. We have the will to explore again, but we don't have anywhere to go because we've already gone here. Elspeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. wonderful breath of a life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trick would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizer. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. We are cordially invited to the Sizer Castle, my lord and lady Elspeth. I guess now we know where we're going with our will to explore. Okay, Sizer Castle. There it is. Let's go. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. "Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you," she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. "And this one too," she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. "Don't forget these," Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So we got 2 plants and a book entry. Ooh, that yellow and black one is particularly striking. I don't think we've met him yet. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Okay, heartburn, yellow flowers, coarse leaves. So, those are yellow berries. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so this has yellow flowers and coarse leaves and is one we identified previously as candy root. Does that help with indigestion or heartburn or whatever? Aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly, so we want candy root. It's nice that they have us using a plant we've already identified before. Scott? They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. She says stinking mount cap, but this says sunset mount cap. We got that page, I think. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Well, we have a few different fungi. Viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from the underside. That's not what we need. What about this one? smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. It is domed, and it stinks, so yeah, let's go with that one. There we go. That gave us hen chuck. That way we keep our workplace clear. We have the will to explore, but I don't have anywhere to go, so we will just end the day. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the everheart grows. So we're going to be looking for the everheart. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. I suspect that's us that it's talking about. All right. Well, with the day beginning, we do start with the will to explore, so let's see if we can't find this everheart. The castle to the northwest of the abbey. Okay, here is a place called Calder Abbey. And there is a castle to the northwest of it. Okay. In the castle to the northwest of the abbey. So if we're going with this set right here, she buried her husband 3 miles to the east. So 1, 2, 3. Or are they going 1, 2, 3? That's what I don't know. I'm going to guess here. Yes. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. And that should be Everheart. So I'm gonna label it in pink. The map closing has a very satisfying fold to me. Alright, Faye again. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere, and that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood. That much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I fear the darkness tearing at my mind. Well, she needs worryless. But because we gave her the Aguria, we know that the creature is threatening the sisterhood. Let's see, worryless. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety, but it doesn't, all it has is this picture. So I really hope the picture is accurate. So far it has been. It does have flowers. has berries, not flowers. These leaves look a little closer to it, and it does say cream-colored flowers. They smell wonderful. I think this may be worryless. I'm gonna risk it. That gave us Hop Heart. We're killing it here. In a good way. Simone's back. Ah, she wanted the common trouse. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still. He asked after you. Said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you. But he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west. At least I think he was. He said he was looking for Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Yes, we did. This is the one we found for the common trouse. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Oh, Winster Spring. Okay. Well, we have the will to explore, so let's go explore. Winster Spring, or River Winster. That's the River Esk. River Crake, it looks like. Here's the River Winster. There's the source of it. I don't see Sedberg at all, but let's read it. Possibly near to the source of the... Well, let's try this. Nope. We'll figure it out soon. I'm just gonna leave that over there for now. Conrad Stanway. Have we seen you before? I don't know. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like a Dreher huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Okay. Caballia it is. And Caballia is a rare plant believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made of it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Okay. No hint about what color. That has 5. I don't know if I should be counting the petals. That one has 6. That one has 5 again. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, not that one. I'm gonna try the purple one over here, I think. Soft purple with a sweet scent. And it does kind of look like that with the pistils. That was correct. That gets us eye bright. Alright, let's go back to trying to find this place since we have the will to explore again. Okay. Possibly near to the source of the river Winster. It would help if we could find Sedberg. If he's going west, it would be somewhere over here. So here's Sedberg. Could they mean that this wouldn't be the source? But we can try it. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Looks like 2 down, 3 to the east. Oh, and that immediately gave us the chance to explore again. So if it's 2 down, 3 to the east, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The camp at Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 ho. The man says, "You must take this. Take it, take it." At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. It's no use to me anymore. No use. Don't forget the red. The red. The red. The red. Oh, Ebony. I am sure that he is quite mad. Ooh. But now we have this interesting looking glass. And look. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. But we don't have red ebony, I don't think. Do we? Yeah, we don't have red ebony here. Oh, this is a person in a jade mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturalist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. What a coincidence, we just got off the page on that. In Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Okay. Unfortunately, blue is really popular. This kind of looks like it with the pistils, stamens, whatever they are, tucked into enfolding flowers. Stiff leaves. And it does say firm leaves. Let's try this one. That gives us Copper Caledonian, which is useful, but not the one we need. Because we need to know what we're looking for to get the red ebony plant. It's gonna be under any, I don't think the Latin name is Red Avenue, sadly. Yeah. Ah, Verona again. Let's see, who are you? Okay, she's the one who tried to turn that little boy into a toad. Or pretended to. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually. But my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Okay. You want witch fig. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is often confused with. Now, have we already... We have not already checked off fever kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay. So, fever kiss has red berries, and witch fig has no hint what color the berries are. So we do have a plant that has red berries, and it has bright green. No, those are orange berries. Is it this one? No, those are... Okay, here's the one with red fruits. So that may be fever kiss. I'm gonna take a chance on it. Come on. Fever kiss. Now we're looking for one that has similar leaves. But different fruit. Maybe it doesn't it looks like it has berries, but maybe it doesn't have berries. You know what? I'm gonna bring this down here for a minute. it's the orange fruited one. I'm gonna go for the orange fruited one and hope. Okay, no, that was not witch fig. Long flat leaves. No. I'm wondering if it even say that it has long flat leaves. That one also has red berries, though. Oh, this is a hard one. Let's see, fever kiss. Leaves are pale in color. This has got to be the fever kiss. So let's get, right? Yeah, so let's, okay, let's get rid of this label. Because I think this is the fever kiss now. So this one says small red berries. I'm gonna go with this one then, because to me the leaves look similar. And I think that's what Witch Fig said about it. Similar leaves. Okay, that was the Witch Fig. Which gives us Jacob's Worth and tells me that this is definitely the fever kiss. Unfortunately, we still don't know where to get red ebony. Ah, Burbage. I never see anyone in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some Bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. You are just a piece of work. But he's not angry before, so we did do right with whatever it was. Bishop's parasol. A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Now, wasn't this the one that viscous white liquid? So this has got to be the Bishop's parasol. indulgentia. Okay. And that did me the good of getting rid of Mr. Burbage. Another card. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after, the girl left home. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. We're about halfway to a full moon now. Okay, so old man of Coniston, and then there's a lake, and he's going southward to the fork. Well, here's Coniston water. Okay, the old man is a mountain. He looks out at Coniston, drifting southward to the fork, which I would classify as this. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Ooh, and both of them are very pretty purples. All right. Doing good there. Still don't necessarily have red avenue. We do have a few red plants, but... Eleanor Bramer. We haven't met her before. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have drawn you a map in case you decided it's worth your time. We got the will to explore and a map that we'll have to figure out. So let's do this thing. Like this to me. Especially since it's got the waves. Because the only other place that really looks like this to me is right here, and there are not waves here. So I'm gonna say this is here. This could be this dark line, which means maybe right here? The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. So we need winter boar. Do we know what winter boar looks like? Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective skin repellent, insect repellent, when applied to the skin. Now we have a blue-gray flower, and I think we found it on a cold mountain. So we're going to try this one for winter boar. And we're right. That gives us Stranthium. And you can go right up there. The blue winter filter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it is hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. This could also be Red Avenue if red actually indicates color. We will archive this. I wonder what would happen if we put a red flower in there. Let's try it with this red one first. Okay, that just gave us Rising Dread. So we have to be more careful, but we know that's not Red Avenue. Bethany Coleman, she's the one from the Sisterhood. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. Okay. We did get a Jacobsworth page. Here it is. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacobsworth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Okay, so no hint about colors. The flowers do kind of look like that. And given how bright they are, I could see people being drawn to them. What else do we have? Oh, wait. These leaves look like this. If these are leaves, it looks here. And these are very unusual flowers. The leaves seem to have a fine curve, of course. They're pointing towards whoever you're looking for. This has got to be Jacobsworth. Now we've got Solomon's Scepter. Hopefully she finds the person she's looking for. Arthur Cook. It's my wife's birthday, and I wanted to get her something special. There was a plant she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find any in years. It's sort of bulb-like, and has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way, and... oh, the flower is more like lots of little flowers. We had something like that. It was... harder to remember. What it was. But it talked about a bulb and then lots of little flowers. I think it's this one, Forest Camphor. Strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common, beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster of smaller flowers. Yeah, this has got to be the one. Yay! We had already identified it, but go us. Ennis Aylford. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. Ennis Aylford is a man who claims to represent the group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Gosforth, but it is rumored that he spent some time living in Rydale Cave. It is not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Undermere, he had dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Dendry. That sounds like a cult to me. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendry. So it's Wednesday now. We know that because of right here. It says before Friday, so today or tomorrow we need to leave it outside Sadgill Church if we intend to do something about it. On the one hand, I personally would not agree to join because it sounds too much like a cult to me. On the other hand, for the purposes of the story, might be worth doing. We would want the St. John's poppy, which we have already identified for somebody. There it is. Let's do it. Hopefully they won't ask us to do anything bad, but if they do, hopefully we can make the decision then. Okay, so Sadgill Church. Where is the Sadgill Church? I did not mean to click that. Okay. Well, we'll have to do it later. Ah, Verona. I keep having to check. She is the occultist. I have returned from Whimsy. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on. But there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle, and the poor victim, well. The less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I will want to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. Okay. The gilded dendra is the one that's poisonous. It's already killed the Arna of the Sisterhood. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendrous miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. I have a plant that keeps reminding me that it's painful to touch. Was it this one? No. This one? My fingers ache from handling this plant. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. I'm not entirely sure I should be giving her gilded dendra sample to test, but maybe it's fine. That got and sorrow. And the will to explore, so let's see if I can't do this right. Sadkill Church. Okay, Sadkill Church. Where are you? There is Sadkill Church. So we want to leave this outside Sadkill Church, single St. John's Poppy. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadkill. This must be the place, and we want to leave St. John's Poppy. Died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Okay, so we want royal ginger for her. That page. Sometimes called Everheart. Okay, that would be this one right here. The pink flowers of the royal ginger are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of royal ginger. We were correct with that one, and it gave us Elder Finian. So I want to take this and just fix the color of the tag to be yellow like the others. We did good there. Okay, so we have let the Seeds of Redemption know that they can count on us. 5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring about her, or to her, about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. It can't be the book we've been using. Okay, we've got the will to explore. We do have a card here. Let's see if we can't find this one. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Tallest what but one. Could be a tree, it could be a mountain. We've got Scaffold Peak. Oh! It has to be a mountain because they have measurements. Scaffold Peak is 978 meters. Great Gables 899, 826. So far the 978 is the tallest. I'm not seeing anything taller than 970 whatever. In fact, I'm not seeing any. I'm only seeing the one that's at a 900. Which would make the next highest one the 899, which is Great Gable Peak or whatever. It's 5 miles south of that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hard knot? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm gonna try here. No. Why did I come here? Okay, well, we'll try that again in a bit. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit, to my relief, but also a disappointment. The coffin contained nothing but dust. At least, that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the grey ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? Yes, it is a plant. And it is right here. Also known, alarmingly, as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Well, it has to be that one. Unless it's... No, it's got to be this one because there are lots of little sweet-smelling flowers. The pictures look alike, and it says the smell is alluring. That got us Long Veracun. I wonder if the very last one we identify is going to be the Red Avenue. I should have gone exploring first. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. They say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield way. Kentmere Eye. That's all it says. Okay. So maybe I missed something. That's 600, 690. 692, 826, 573. There's the Swinside Stone Circle. 609 there. 978, 899. Oh, there's Bowfell, or Bowfell, and that's 902. I just missed it. So if we go from Bowfell instead of Great Gable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That got that one. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting, like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Oh, that's a creepy-looking plant. It reminds me a little bit of Rafflesia. Rafflesia? I think that's how you pronounce that. The corpse plant. Except it would be, I think, red. If it were the one I'm thinking of. And then we still have to get Kentmere Eye. I don't know if Kentmere Eye is on the map. I guess we can wait until we've got more will to explore and then see. Verona. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that is used in several of the darker incantations. And it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the Sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Some maiden sorrow would help a lot. Okay, she wants maiden sorrow. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. No, that's Mary's breath. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's finger and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend its name. Okay, so drooping flowers and a thorny stem. That looks like this one. And we have the Red Ebony page. The plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. The Red Ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Oh. I wonder if they're killing each other over the Red Ebony. So we've got a blue flower. Oh, a large blue flower. Let's see. A large blue flower with an odd protrusion, which is what the picture shows. I think this is our Red Ebony, so let's take this. Alright, we have activated the viewing device, now we can see those symbols much more clearly. Check our desk first to see if there's anything else. Nope. Okay. It works. Alright, so this can now be archived because we know how to use it now. What does this say? Just can't hear I. This has got to be something though. Yeah? Maybe the map will have something. Oh, here we go. Tomb of the Hunter. The Great Oak. Elderfinium grows here. I don't think we have elderfinium yet, do we? But the petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dangerous miasma. So maybe we take the time to go to here. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. And this should be elderfinium. So we're going to label this one. Elderfinium. My organization technique has gone by the wayside, but that's okay. Maybe I'll move this over here. Just to try and keep things that are not labeled at least easily searched through. Alright. Now, is there anything on here? No. Oh, I wonder. I don't know how I'd use that though. Oh, you work with the police, that's right. It looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Verona noticed something at the Swinside site that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around there where you'd get slate from that. And Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up at Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that the fairy stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some eyebright with me. Wouldn't want anyone sneaking up on me in the dark. Alright, eyebright. Take care to not touch its brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call it Lothi after a long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. Okay. brightly colored thorns. I think that is this one. Those thorns are bright yellow, and they look menacing. And I got it right. That gives us wild coal. Forest Fair, we haven't met you before. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place now. We looked at gray sandfire before. There it is. Tough outer bark. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent. That sounds like this plant to me. Smoky scent, smells faintly of wood smoke. That gives us Embersol. Embersol is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Alright. We are slowly getting through all of the plants. Look how few there are left that we haven't identified. We have time for at least one more day, maybe two. Lowick to Ilgill Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. And there's a little house. At first, she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Ooh, I wonder if they're talking about the Arda. Day 8, Friday. So we'll probably hear from the Seeds of Redemption today. Okay, so we have two places we can go, or two things we can look for. Kentmere Eye and Lowick to Ilgill Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. Let's try Lowick to Ilgill, because I know okay, so Lowick is there. I don't know if Ilgill is north, south, east, or west. It's not east or west. What about north? Crinkle Crags is right here. Where is Foxfield? Here's Ilgill Head. And here's Foxfield. So if we were to draw an X, that would be like this and this. So right in this area. F11 to N16, M11 to D15. So F to M 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So J or I. And 11 to 15. 1, 2, 3. So J or I. 13. I13, J13. I'm going to say I13 because it's closer to the mountains and we see the mountains right here. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. 2 for joy. That's quoting an old rhyme, and I don't know the whole of the rhyme. But I do know it starts 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. I think it goes 3 for girls and 4 for boys. I'll have to find it when we're done. But for now, we're taking these 2 plants. Both purple. I love the purple. Bring me more purple. And let's see what people are here for me today. You were wise to pledge your support to the Seeds of Redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. Dude, you are in a cult. Ah, and it's our friend, the Masked Lady. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me. All of me. Elder Finium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who helped me, horticulturist. We figured out. We got the Elder Finium. So that's super easy. That gives us Larkshine. And we are going to relabel the Elder Finium with the correct color. We're doing good here. Grace Enright. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? I'm not sure what Long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it, just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Golden light. Start at Long Meg, S3, E, so South 3, East 2. Well, we have the will to explore. Let's go exploring. Golden light. She said golden light was a plant. She doesn't know what Long Meg would be. Will this tell us anything? Tomb of the Hunter. There's Kentmere. Long Meg could potentially be the Great Oak, but I would think that it would be called the Great Oak. Could also be a river. Nope, that's sometimes hard to say. Dudden, Crake, Winster, Gilpin, Kent, Ert, Esk, Loon, I don't know. We'll go to Kentmere so that we can see about the Eye of Kentmere. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I pass Brock Stone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly, nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Huh. And this is not checked off. So what did we... I wonder if Kentmere Eye is like one of the mountains or something. Anwood, who are you? Not somebody I remember offhand. Help me. The amulet. Oh, right, she's the one that had that coffin. Help me, the amulet. I can't remove it and it's drawing the life from me. She needs Long Veracund. Okay. We do have that page, I think. Long Veracund. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the Long Veracund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Could be that, because the leaves are in pairs along the stem, and that one's not labeled yet, so it should go over here. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna choose. I can feel it working. Thank you. Okay. That gives us Cauldry. And the will to explore one more time. The Eye of Kentmere. I don't know. Maybe this has something to show us? No? Well, let's try the Great Oak for this one then. Let's see, and I immediately lost. Okay, so... A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Well, that didn't actually help me, but I forgot that it's south 3, east, whatever. Oh, that's a thought. Where is my... That's interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope. Nothing on that. Okay. Amos Duncan. He's the one who was writing to us. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road for so long, I'd started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Oh. Oh ho ho. Okay. So we've got... We've got these symbols here that match these pages. So it goes this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one and this one, except for the fact that they're clearly in a certain order based on this. If I were to put this together like that, right to me. So does that indicate that we should this one? Oh, those symbols have changed. Okay, so I can't press the symbol through. And it does show the upside down one. So there's the first symbol. I think that's already on the second symbol. Third symbol is the clover looking thing. This one is the upside down flower. And that's the little Triforce looking flower. Ha-ha! Awesome. So now we can put these in here. I think. We've got so much here. Tremble Huff and Devil's Nightcap. Then we have Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology, Blackhall Road and Kindle. Somewhere to visit. We've got 1813 Gosforth with a symbol on a tree. letter here. A briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages, the location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. That's Kentmere Eye. Okay, there's an eye here. See? So if we pop that there, pop this in there because we don't need it right now. If we open this up, we place this over Kentmere. Then this would point to one of these two, either E27 or E28. I'm going to go with E27 to start with. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Okay. So now we know how to use that disc. We are coming up on the end of the stream. I will continue until the end of this day, and then we will stop. If people do want me to finish the game, I will probably be doing another stream in a week or two. Simone Green here. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook of the east wing. Let's see. Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. And then it gives us 3 flowers. This is the end of the day. We can figure out what these 3 flowers are. Make sure there's nothing hidden there. Let's see. Was Hop Heart an aid to memory? I could use more space here. Come back here. Hop Heart. No, it's pain relief. So it's not that one. I don't think it would be the Gilded Dendra. It's not going to be Caballia. Yeah, because that's like peace for dying people. Could be Finnet, though, I think. Come on. Finnet is gastric distress. Maybe it's St. John's Poppy? remember what each of these did is very difficult. Hearing ability. We may have to wait on that for next time. But we've got this now. We can archive Kentmere Eye. We've got that sorted. We've got the Briar's Disc information, which we will leave. Okay, Golden Light, start at Long Meg. We do have one more will to explore before the next day. Let's take one more look at the map. If Long Meg was indeed the Great Oak, then we go south 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We'll try it. Nothing here. Okay. So we still haven't determined what Long Meg is just yet. But for now, we will end the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. And like I said, if enough people are interested, by which I mean if anybody is interested in me finishing out this game, please leave a like or a comment, whatever, and I will be happy to stream it again. It will probably be next week sometime, but I will schedule it in advance.